Mr. Eggplant presents.
Hey guys, Tyler here, bringing you another World of Warcraft artifact power guide. And in this one, I kind of wanted to do a condensed version of the one I had did with JB earlier this week. I know it kind of got long; it's like roughly 28 minutes. He goes into some pretty, detailed specifics on, why this is better than this, and like artifact power per minute, per hour, that sort of thing. So all big numbers. Well, I kind of wanted to do another video to kind of do some layman terms type thing where we can say this is your best alternative if you're not wanting to grind heavily on it. And I'm doing a voiceover here, or at least trying to, as I'm kind of running around in Throne of Thunder. As you can see, just killed Genrock there. So let's get started here. So I definitely did want to credit JB or Polly, whatever you want to call him, and I will link the information that he used in that previous video, and I'll also link that previous video in this one as well in the description. But basically, I started out in my other video the same thing. If you're wanting to, let's say you spend an hour or maybe 2 hours a day playing WoW. In that time, you could easily get one random heroic done. You could get at least do one mythic plus every week. That way you can get that cash to not only get that Thunderforged item, which is, a pretty decent item, especially if you're just a casual player. But it also gives you that extra AP, and at 31, it was giving me 11 million for a plus 11 that I did a couple of weeks ago. So, or maybe it's not been a couple of weeks ago, but you know what I mean. So that's just like easy artifact power, especially since even if you just did a plus 2, for example, you're still going to get some decent artifact power for that. And then you want to do your world quests that give you artifact power. That's kind of obvious. And then you want to make sure and do that daily cache every day because it gives you currently at 31 artifact knowledge. It gives you 1.5 million. That's just easy artifact power that you can use. And ooh, I about got knocked off there. So other than just the daily stuff, JB talked about it like the best Mythic Plus to farm if you are interested in farming like heavily or grinding for it would be Arcway is what he said, usually like a 4 to 6. That's usually your best bet. Unfortunately, this week, which is I'm currently recording this on April 27th, is there's Bursting is out, and holy cow, that affix is terrible. We did a Neltharian's Lair on Tuesday of this week, and oh, it was terrible. We were not prepared. Illidan was right. We were not prepared at all. So I kind of wanted to talk about ways you can get ahead of maybe people in your guild. For example, Polly JB, he just hit 49 this morning, and I had 3 weeks off of playing WoW, and I am currently 45 and a half or so. After I do all my turn-ins today, I should be 46. So that kind of gives you a ballpark of where at least I am, and that's with Artifact Knowledge 31, soon to be 32 here in a couple hours. But ways to get ahead of people would be, like I said earlier, to delay those big turn-ins, such as like or at least 2 days before, and I can't spell as you can see there. I'm trying to do an Olaf pun, ha ha ha. Uh, like 2 days before your artifact knowledge comes up, if your caches or your daily caches are going to stay not they won't expire on you, that you definitely want to wait and turn those in afterwards. That's what I'm actually going to be doing here in a couple hours. Same way with your Mythic Plus cache. I cannot talk today. That one usually is a pretty nice amount of AP, regardless of how big or small the Mythic Plus was. And then let's see, other easy ways to get ahead of people in your group or in your guild, for example, because that's one reason that I'm doing it is that I'm trying to get ahead of JB. I know I won't, but it's what I'm shooting for at least. It would be to do your LFRs. I know the LFR is pretty no mount, sorry. Sorry, spoiler. Uh, that doing your LFRs is really wise because that's like 1.2 million per kill usually, and that's just easy artifact power, especially because you can pretty much AFK in those anymore. Another way to get ahead of people would be to do the invasions whenever they come out. They come out, I think, like once a day or so. I've done one of each now, and like the low amount of AP I got from one was around 3 million. That was actually the one I did recently. And then the highest one, I actually got 8 million from like 20 minutes, 30 minutes tops of work. And that was, like I said, both of those are with your 31, or actually been 30 and then 31 artifact knowledge. So that's something to consider. I'm pretty sure I haven't missed, I haven't missed any of that. I did miss, like days worth of getting AP, but not the artifact knowledge itself. So I'm trying to think of any other ways that I could help you guys out, because I'm when I first did the 54 traits, I did grind like the last 3 levels. I hit it pretty hard. So I got 52, 3, and 4 in 2 days. So I farmed crazy amounts of AP and kind of went insane doing it. But I wanted to be the first person in my guild to do that. Well, this time I'm definitely not going to be the first one, but I definitely want to be like 2 or 3. So the best way of doing that also is with PvP. That was kind of one of my secret keys, if you want to call it that. Holy, that's a nice crit. Uh, that you can get 1,400 honor a day just from the 4 world quests. You have your 3 Warden Tower quests that you need to complete, each providing 300 honor, as well as the one big one that gives 500. Now, the 500 ones can spawn because they have a 5-hour window. They can spawn several in a day, especially if you're lucky and you get, at the end of one and you get the beginning of the other at the end of the day if if you're on often. But that's just really, really easy honor. And I currently have in my bags, which since I did a voiceover, I can't really show you, but I got 1.9 million artifact power for every other level. Because after you hit your first rank 50, you become prestige 1, and then from there you don't instead of unlocking new traits, for example, you just unlock 200 gold AP, 200 gold AP, 200 gold AP, and then like at the end I think they give you like 2,000 gold, and then there's a few other things that you can get. But that gold, or the gold, is nice, but then that honor is it's just easy honor. And it takes like 20 minutes to do those world quests, and I would highly suggest doing that, especially even if you're not a PvPer, because let's face it, it's not PvP, it's PvE. So I thought I would just kind of do a small video, less analytical stuff and just stuff that I could tell you guys, and hopefully it will help you out in your quest to get your convergence. I think it's a convergence? I don't remember what it's called. The whatever when you get the extra agility and stuff. So just wanted to say thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video.